Ladies and gentlemen, there's your second upload today. What's going on, bro? Welcome to another episode of No Limits Lucas, No Limits Daily Show, February 24, 2025. Like I say, your second upload today. As Oreo, I saw my No Limits support came out on YouTube and already get your podcast, so upload it now. I'm recording this right after I upload it, actually, at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Syracuse, New York, as always. I'm freakingly tired. I am really freaking tired, if you ask me. I really want to make it a goal for tonight to be on my Twitter feed and everything. The live tweet Monday Night Raw. I haven't done it in a couple weeks. I haven't done it since NXT Vengeance Day for 2025 when starting my career 101st Women's Championship and so on and so forth. I'd like to do that tonight, but I highly doubt I can do that, but knock on wood. I can do it, no doubt, but I probably will fall asleep early. I'm going to fall asleep really good early because of my freaking tiredness, to say the least, because winter's been kicking my ass, to say the least. So I'm hoping to do that for sure. Knock on wood. Knocked on my damn desk again, as always. I hope I can do that tonight. I really want to see Monday Night Raw tonight. Lyra Valkyria versus Dakota. I'm going to get in the preview in this very podcast. This very daily show. It's a major freaking voice crack. Believe that shit, man. Sorry if you don't realize that. Sorry you not realize that for sure. Let's go on your daily show today, shall we? We're in Michael Cole. He says WWE is telling storytelling, identity, and not professional wrestling anymore. Okay, we don't give us comments about that, dude. Michael Cole, what the hell are you smoking? You might have entertainment in your initials, but you also have wrestling in your initials there. Cole, just being asking honest questions here. Gotta be honest. Your man's asking honest questions. Arrange you that. There's some backstage update on Carmella's WWE contract status. Well, now she's moved to WWE alumni section, WWE.com and everything, the roster page and everything. We get into her. Now let's go to Logan Paul. Comments on WWE backstage drama over interaction with Tiffany Stratton. There's TNA's Ryan Nemeth. Oh, but wait till you leave this freaking lawsuit, man. TNA's Ryan Nemeth files lawsuit against CM Punk, Tony Khan, and All Elite Wrestling AEW. God, Ryan Nemeth, to say the least. Also, Monday Night Raw, February 24th, 2025 preview as well. So I was just saying, Wrestling and Core Day finish off your podcast. So I think if they're nail no limits, so this may be. So I was saying it's No Limits Daily Show. Starting with, you guessed it. Michael Cole says WWE is a storytelling identity, not a professional wrestling company anymore. Can't wait to discuss this, dude. I really can't wait. Like the E in its name suggests, WWE is a global company of sports entertainers, both in ring and behind the microphone. For Michael Cole's contributions come via WWE's broadcast desk, in which he provides play-by-play commentary from Monday Night Raw, the Monday Night Raw brand. It's on Netflix. On a recent episode on Impulsive with Logan Paul, the 28-year veteran, detailed his approach to working with WWE, knowing that while it still involves the wrestling aspect, he's focused and it centers on storytelling with the E and the E. So let me stop there for a quick second. So far, he's not too bad with that. At least he still involves wrestling. I'll give him that. At least he said that for sure. Let's get in his quotes now, but here we go. We're an entertainment product, and it's emotional in connection, whether we're a bad guy or a good guy. It's one of the reasons we're on Netflix now, Cole said. I've never pretended in 28 years to be a professional wrestling announcer. I'm not a narrator. I'm a storyteller. I'm a pitch man. I'm a play-by-play announcer, somewhat. I embellish stories. I create characters. I'm a jack of all trades. Okay, Cole. Okay, dude. Nothing to say there. When I started my career here, one of the reasons the fans hated me because I was a professional wrestling announcer. Cole continued. But I just think over the years they've come to some respect to work ethic. They also understand and think that, to your point, I've been a soundtrack for a couple of different generations now, and not only within the business, but also the fans watching at home. End quote there. According to Cole, there isn't a need to call every single move, and by rather highlight the large spots and moments. More importantly, though, Cole wants to explain the characters behind the moves, such as Logan Paul, John Cena, Logan Paul. Let me stop there. You mentioned John Cena, also Roman Reigns mentioned this. This is where I got a problem with it. Such as this, Logan Paul. Cole, what are you smoking, bro? I would like to know. Michael. You mentioned John Cena and Roman Reigns in the same category. Let that sink in real quick. John Cena and Roman Reigns being compared to Logan Paul. When obviously Roman Reigns and John Cena are not even close to Logan Paul's level. He's obviously above both of them. Or John Cena and Roman Reigns are above Logan Paul. Michael, what is wrong with you, bro? Just asking, especially to give fans a better understanding of them and Raw, like the episodic television show as a whole. I didn't hate what he said in general as much as I would think I was going to hate it, but, dude, Michael, the initials World Wrestling Entertainment is in that initials. World Wrestling Entertainment. You're not just a professional entertainment company. You're a professional entertainment, sports entertainment, and professional wrestling company. So I don't give up these bookers in Tony Khan and Triple H. Shawn Michaels is better with this and everything, but even he does not as great as the other two. He's better than both Khan and Triple H, I feel, as a booker. And I stand by that. But dude, Michael, you need to understand, just like your buddy Triple H, you need to understand that you need to meet your audience in the middle with storytelling and professional wrestling. Triple H and Tony Khan favor one more or the other. Tony Khan with professional wrestling and barely any sports entertainment. And Triple H more for sports entertainment than professional wrestling. Like, what are we doing here? You can't just meet your people in the middle there, both of you. Just saying, Triple H and Tony Khan. Michael Cole needs to realize that. He needs to freaking realize that for sure. That's my thoughts on this. Moving on. A backstage update on Carmella's WWE contract status. Former WWE star Carmella is technically no longer with the company after her contract recently expired. The report was confirmed by Fightful Select and PW Netflix on Friday. The former SmackDown Women's Champion, a title that she has since been named as the currently held by Rhea Ripley, obviously now Women's World Championship as well. Last press on the house show at Madison Square Garden, Road to WrestleMania 2023. Fightful knowing that the time was out of her last match. She had bowling back in around 6 weeks and had been out of action since prior to 2022. Carmella gave birth to her son, her husband Corey Graves, in November 2023. The star has been vocal about suffering from drop foot following the birth of her on her Instagram account, where she will share parenting updates as well as the new business endeavors she's been working on since her pregnancy. Earlier in 2024, Carmella also explained that she's been dealing with herniated discs in her back. God, that sounds awful, man. That sounds big time awful. Which pressed a nerve on her connecting to her foot, will lead into her current and ongoing issue. The Princess of Staten Island said that she endured 60 hours of labor, which she could have contributed to the injury. If it was not reported exactly when Carmella's contract expired, or if she could have been part of the recent releases as slew of contracts not renewed by WWE. Let me get to my thoughts on that in a minute. Most recently, in the women's division, Sonya Deville, Alexa Lopez, Isla Dawn, Blair Davenport departed the company. Carmella's last televised match was a loss to Bianca Belair in March 2023, an episode of Monday Night Raw. Okay, I have a couple of things to say about this. First of all, I wish Carmella the best. And by the way, also as well, she was moved to W alumni section, W.com and everything. Well, let's check that. I saw the clip on Twitter and everything. Or she was moved to alumni section on W.com. I don't quite know if her merchandise is gone. I probably assume that she's gone from the roster page and alumni section. But wait and find out that. I wish Carmella the best. But I'll be honest. This is a her thing. she wants to go away from WWE and prove to everyone else that how she'd be better off without WWE, then that's on her. That's perfectly fine. But if it's on WWE not wanting to bring her back, that's a big, dumb decision, if you ask me. If she doesn't want to come back, that's perfectly fine by me. That's on her thing. But if it's a WWE thing and you have no plans for Carmella at all, that's a big freaking dumb decision. Especially when you have 2 mid-card championships. And you just released Sonya Deville's contract ran up and you let her go. Released Alexa Lopez, Nyla Dawn, and Blair Davenport. What's left for these women's Intercontinental and United States Championships? That Chelsea Green and Lyra Valkyria are holding. I'll get on Lyra Valkyria in a Raw preview and she's defending her championship in Dakota Kai tonight on Monday Raw. But dude, if this is a WWE thing, this is really going to piss me hell off. Because dude, Carmella could easily be a credible contender for the Women's Intercontinental and United States Championships. She's a former world champion. So of course she at least can be competitive for the mid-card titles on Raw or SmackDown. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, Triple H? If that's the case, I'm not saying it actually is the case right now. I'm not saying if Carmella is wanting to come back, but Triple H does not want to bring her back, that's on Triple H. But this is a Carmella thing, and I wish her the best, dude. She's going through a big back in your disc. That's gotta suck, man. That's gotta suck big time. I'm a big fan of Carmella. I'm going to take a lot of flack for that, but Carmella's freaking very great. Once she's great as a wrestler, but she's very decent in the ring. And she's a very lot of charisma, dude. She's also a gorgeous woman, too, by the way. Corey Graves is a lucky, lucky man, to say the least, to wrap up this segment. But anyways, I wish Carmella all the best and everything. She's going to go on without WWE and everything. I wish her the best for sure. I love that girl. Support her any ways necessary in the near future for sure. Wish her the best. Moving on to Logan Paul. Comments on WWE Backstage drama and over interaction with Tiffany Stratton. Oh boy, can't get into this, dude. WWE star Logan Paul has given more details about his rumor backstage or argument with Ludwig Kaiser and Paul after Paul was spotted talking to Kaiser's girlfriend and WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton backstage in WWE. Paul recently had WWE commentator Logan Michael Cohen as his guest on WWE Impulsive, or Impulsive podcast in general. It's not almost WWE Impulsive. That's freaking dumb on me. He was on the Impulsive podcast where he told Cole that he was asked to be on the podcast in a short notice after Stratton canceled her appearance on the podcast. Cole probed brother asking the former United States champion about what transpired in the backstage altercation between him and Kaiser. Paul explained what really happened while also revealing that a longtime WWE executive Michael Hayes played in it as well. He says, and I quote, "I don't want to feed into the rumor. Michael Hayes is one who started this," said Paul. "I was just telling Tiffany, like a good peer, if you need any advice on how to be a good wrestler or anything, I know she's a women's champion, but I'm the champion about everything." Really, Logan? Dude. You want to teach Tiffany Stratton how to be a good professional wrestler? Dude, you know what you're freaking talking about? You're talking about a women's champion that's the top of her game right now. Are you... I don't understand that type of logic from Logan Paul. I don't get that whatsoever, in all honesty. I don't get that logic whatsoever ever by Logan Paul. But let's read your rest report. Or article here. So I was just like, yo, if you want to learn how to do a good moonsault or a better frog splash, I can help you. A good moonsault. You see Tiffany Stratton's moonsault, dumbass? What the hell? Are you not watching the same product I'm watching, Logan Paul? Tiffany Stratton has one of the best moonsaults in all women's wrestling. And I stand by that. I don't get that type of logic from Logan Paul whatsoever, in all honesty. I can't blame Ludwig Kaiser wanting to fight this dude. I can't blame him whatsoever. He just freaking dumb freaking takes here. Gotta be honest. Michael Hayes was like, "You busted. You are flirting with Tiffany." Oh God, here we go. And I'm like, Michael, I'm just being a friendly guy. Then Ludwig took it wrong and attacked me backstage with a chair because he thought I was flirting with his girl. Like, I'm not here to cause drama, bro. I don't want any problems. I'm here to win. End quote. Paul clarified that there is no rivalry between him and Kaiser, and subtly insulted the German star by saying that he will only wrestles in big matches, deeming the potential feud with Kaiser as peanuts. I did not get this. I did not get this whatsoever. This was a kind of like a weird joke. Kind of reminded me a lot of AEW. I gotta be honest. How great it was not as bad as AEW, but this is obviously managed because WWE is much more better locker room leaders than AEW obviously has. But dude, despite what I think of Logan Paul's comments about Tiffany Stratton, dude, come on, man. You know you gotta do better than that. Tiffany Stratton's one of the best women's professional wrestlers in all that company. There's a reason why she's women's champion on SmackDown, so I'm freaking thrilled by that. But, dude, come on, Logan. Dude, no wonder why I love big cards. If you didn't want to attack you because you're flirting with this girl, you're probably talking attack you because you're being dumb takes. How about that, Logan? Come on, man. Come on, man. In all seriousness, it's good to see these two not like fitting for a big-time feud and anything. So, very much just two professionals are doing that for sure. And that's all my thoughts on that. Well, I happily changed locations in my studio. Now I'm inside my studio and not outside my studio on my desk. Let's get back to the podcast, so shall we? Okay, not much to discuss left. Like, my mom is downstairs with my cats now, so I gotta move on to my studio. So not want to hear her in the background, to say the least, dude. That's a me choice, not her choice, if you're wondering. Moving on. The teenage Ryan Nemeth files a lawsuit against CM Punk, Tony Khan, and All Elite Wrestling AEW. It seems that this history is catching up. On February 14th, former AEW star Ryan Nemeth filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Supreme Court against AEW, All Elite Wrestling, Tony Khan, and former star CM Punk, who's now in WWE, obviously. The lawsuit alleges assault, breach of contract, breach of an implied convent of both good faith with fair and dealing, and international interference of prospective advantage. In December 2024, Nemeth submitted a complaint to several AEW executives that outlined a timeline of events that highlighting the abuse, harassment, and threats he faced while working for AEW. According to Fightful, more details about the lawsuit were provided, which seems that it stemmed an incident from June 21st, 2023, involving Nemeth with Punk, which plaintiff alleges an assault occurred in a male talent locker room. Reports indicate that the argument aggregated from Nemeth's tweet, referring to former two-time world champion, AEW world champion, as the softest man alive. Really, dude? Ryan Nemeth. Let me stop there for a quick second. What the hell are you talking about? Have you seen CM Punk in WWE? How is he the softest man alive? Really? Yeah, if you're talking about him in AEW, that's a different story, but still. He's not the softest man alive, dude. Come on, bro. Have you ever heard of Sean Diddy Combs there, Ryan Nemeth? Just asking honest questions. Which Nemeth stated that he was intending to enhance his field persona, according to file lawsuit. Nemeth claims Punk immediately approached him and shouted, Do you have a fucking problem? Yeah, I said the fuck F word, dude. I'll say it again. Do we have a fucking problem? Do you need to step outside and handle like man? It was stated that Nemeth was cornered by Punk and did everything possible to de-escalate the situation. Although he contacted executives about the incident the following day, Nemeth asserts that no punishment was imposed for Punk for his actions. Probably because you look like a freaking idiot there, Ryan Nemeth. How about that? Maybe you're the freaking idiot. After the confrontation, Nemeth alleges that he was benched by the company, which he was informed by AEW's legal team, that stating that Punk assisted him of his benching despite not being the perpetrator. Following his benching, Nemeth claims that there was several unsuccessful attempts for his return to the ring. Probably because you're irrelevant, unlike your brother there, Ryan. Nick Nemeth is one of the best professional wrestlers on the face of the earth. Ryan Nemeth is just not. So this was an easy cut for Tony Khan to get rid of Ryan Nemeth. Just saying, dude. I know CM Punk, and trust me, I'm not a fan of Tony Khan. I'm not a fan of Tony Khan. He's been really recently in his booking in AEW. and his treatment of stars and backstage drama and all the wrestling. I'm not a fan of that. But this I can defend him on. Ryan Nemeth's a freaking dumbass, if you make me honest opinion. Ryan Nemeth needs a freaking reality check. Maybe he's not the problem there, Ryan. It's not Punk or Tony Khan. Maybe it's you. To say the least there, Ryan Nemeth. Just asking honest questions here. But don't bother me. It's just I'm a regular podcast, just honest questions there, Ryan Nemeth, to wrap up the segment. Moving on to Monday Night Raw, February 24, 2025 preview. Starting Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Naomi and Bianca Belair for WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. It's advertised tonight on Raw. This should be interesting. Do we see Jade Cargill tonight? Or do we see Naomi or Bianca Belair heel turn? It should be interesting. It might be a little bit more important in one of the Women's Tag Team Championship matches. Do we see that tonight? I'm not sure. But it could be interesting for us to keep you updated on No Limits Daily Show on Wednesday. Because remember guys, I'm not going to be doing a Tuesday Daily Show or any there's not going to be no content coming out tomorrow on Tuesday. Because I'm going to my biopsy to look for an update from my liver cirrhosis, in all honesty. So there's not going to be any content tomorrow. I'm going to be very hell-bent. I'm being prepared for that for sure. But Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus Naomi and Bianca Belair are two of my favorites. So Liv Morgan and Naomi and Bianca Belair is all 3 into 3. That's our system for the Women's Tag Team Championships. It'll be interesting to see Jade Cargill or Naomi or Bianca Belair heel turn. Moving on to Dakota Kai. One of the fiercest in all of women's professional wrestlers, Miss Dakota Kai. She'll be challenging Lyra Valkyria for a WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. To me, this match should not be happening tonight. And she didn't need a match last week, and Ivy Nile and Dakota Kai either. Because Ivy Nile eliminated the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Shouldn't she get an automatic title shot with that one there, Triple H? Just asking the honest questions here, Hunter Polovek. Just asking honest questions here. Makes no sense why Dakota Kai, because she beat Ivy Nile last week, be challenging once again for Women's Intercontinental Championship, Lyra Valkyria. But it should be a good match. Should be better. Hopefully it's better than their first match. And the first match is not that bad to begin with. Hopefully you can see another better match between these two women as well tonight on Monday Night Raw. Remember on my Patreon, my top 10 matches of the January 2025. Dakota Kai and Lyra Valkyria finals and wins Intercontinental Championship is on that top 10 list for sure as well. So it's not be an interesting match tonight to these two lovely ladies. Moving on to Penta, which is Ludwig Kaiser, Mr. Tiffany Stratton himself, Ludwig Kaiser, versus Pete Dunne as advertised for a triple threat match tonight on Monday Night Raw. I don't know what I don't know if this is a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. I would assume it will be. But dude, if it's not that, what the hell are we doing with a triple threat match here? Maybe it's a 3-match I'm bragging rights and being bragging rights in general for a 3-3 run. Maybe that might be the case for sure. Keep you updated. Just be a banger without the internet way necessary. This will be an interesting show for tonight for Monday Night Raw. There's still more to discuss here. Moving on to Rhea Ripley, the reigning defending WWE Women's World Champion, has a message for Io Sky for her upcoming match on Monday Night Raw next week for the Women's World Championship. The post Raw on Netflix for Elimination Chamber 2025. I don't like the match being announced for next week. This match should have happened at WrestleMania 41. And you're having this not even on an Elimination Chamber match itself? That's a booking box for Triple H of the card. But yet we need to have Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. I know Trish Stratus from Toronto, I get it. But we have Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, the women's champion Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus in general, one of all-time greats, versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae on that show. Really over Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, or even better yet, postpone this to WrestleMania 41 there, Triple H. But no, we can't do that on a PLE in general. Freaking dumb decision from Triple H in all honesty. Let's see what Rhea Ripley has to say tonight. We're all waiting to find out then. Moving on, it's also Cruz Del Toro and Joaquin Wilde versus New Day is also announced for tonight. Don't care for that match at all, honestly. Just doing like it is. And also, to finish up your thing here in the Raw preview, WWE World Heavyweight Champion Gunther is set to speak on the road to WrestleMania of the upcoming match against Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship on WrestleMania 41 as well. So that is your Monday Night Raw February 24, 2025 preview. And finally, on this day in wrestling, and Corday finished up with No Mysterio Show February 24, 2025. Started seeing wrestling in 1997. WWE taped the full episode of Monday Raw at the Manhattan Center in New York City from the very first last time to the point. The show wound up to be one of the most historic Monday Raw shows of all time. So we're on Legion of Doom with Mayor Surprise return to WF for the first time since SummerSlam 1992 with a win over the Headbangers. You know, I thought of the name, the Headbangers, dude. Freaking weird name. In addition, ECW invaded the show to further the ECW versus Jerry Lawler segment or angle and promoted their first pay-per-view, Barely Legal. The show featured three ECW matches. Tommy the Dreamer defeated Devon Dudley. Taz defeated Mikey Whipwreck. Mikey Whipwreck, okay, dude. So wow, which is an interesting name, is this in wrestling history. And Stevie Richards defeated Little Guiadio. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all. As well as appearances from Paul Heyman, the Eliminators, Perry Saturn, and John Crocus, Sabu, and the Blue Meanie. The Blue Meanie! What an interesting name, dude. I'm not being mean to the doors, no pun intended. I'm just saying how I feel these names. Nova, Bubba, Ray Dudley, The Sandman, and New Jack, and Paul Alfonso. Also of known, Ken Shamrock made his first appearance on camera and W appearance, as he was shown as supposed invited guest on Monday Night to Raw. And a twist of irony, the next show W would promote in this venue would be ECW One Night Stand 2005. There was only one night only revival of the brand they purchased out of bankruptcy in 2001. So that's 1997. Moving on to 2003. On Monday Night Raw from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Booker T eliminated The Rock in a 20-man Battle Royal to win the opportunity to face Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 21. I believe it's WrestleMania 21 as well. That's 2003. On 2011. By the way of a press release, WWE announced they signed arguably the best or the biggest non-American wrestler in the world, Sin Cara. Oh boy. A big-time signing, Sin Cara. Remember him, dude? He was ultimately a freaking jobber, honestly. His spell with W was a amalgamated disaster, obviously. And he was released 3 years later to sign with AAA Professional Wrestling. Yeah, remember Sin Cara, dude? Not booked whatsoever good at all, dude. Not booked at all whatsoever. Moving on to finally part of the same wrestlers in 2014. It's been a big freaking one here. The wrestling media landscape was changed forever when the WWE Network was launched, initially only available in the USA, United States of America. The on-demand service, which famously cost $9.99 per month, featured the biggest and best wrestling program archive in history, including every WWE, WCW, and ECW pay-per-views. All episodes of Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, Nitro, and thousands of other shows as well. It also showed every new W live and soon to become home of an incredible amount of original exclusive content as well. Big freaking times, dude. But big times for W there. As is the same wrestling. Final day to part of No Mysterio Show February 24, 2025. Your quote of the day. You get what you get by Jennifer Lopez, end quote. I know, kind of a lazy quote there, to say the least, dude. But that's your quote of the day as well. Thank y'all for watching No Lucas, No Mysterio Show February 24, 2025. Be back Wednesday for more content on No Lucas, the YouTube channel, and No Support episode number 17. Also, this is the No Mysterio Show February 26, 2025 as well. But an update on my liver cirrhosis time, dude. Update on that for Wednesday for probably the No Support, probably the worst podcast I'll do. And also finish your No Mysterio Show as well sooner or after that as well. Until then, take care everyone, and I'm out. Peace out. Love you all. And also pray for me. You can all be necessary in the comments below on YouTube or Spotify, regular podcasts as well. And I'm out finally out, everyone. Take care. Love you all.